What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Crypto and Coffee. I am the Data Lord. This is Centralized TV, and you are you. Welcome to the thing. Now, we drink about coffee. We talk about crypto, and today's no exception. Happy Friday to everybody out there, and hope your morning's been groovy. Hope you took an amazing poop this morning. I hope you let the dogs out, because Galaxy Digital is thinking the same thing, honestly. We'll talk about that. So let's get into the markets. Let's not delay. So looks like we have green. I don't know if you see that. We have green on kind of everything. So Bitcoin in the last 24 hours pumped about 0.5%, but everything else is kind of steady eddy, right around that like 1%, maybe went up a little bit, except for Litecoin had a big pump up, and a big pump is going to keep coming, and we'll look at that. But really the story here is over the last week, what have things done, right? And Ripple came up, Ripple Nipple XRP, 10.5%. Now, a lot of people are throwing a bunch of news about XRP right now, being used basically as like backbone technology for a CBDC or whatever. So you have non-crypto people betting on XRP. Interesting. Cardano has been in the news a whole lot, kind of doing the same, really trying to get approval. And then we have Litecoin. Ooh, how you doing, girl? 9%. Solana with the 10%. Solana, I think, is bouncing back just because I think a lot of investors are shaking it up. I don't think it's particularly equipped to be the platform, but that's just my opinion. What the hell do I know? So let us look at, and I'll take this show starting soon thing off because I'm a goober. Wow, so many things to do. I don't play StarCraft, so I don't have the clicks per second that a StarCraft player might have. Just Bossy, what's up, girl? I'll see you. Good morning. And if you are hanging out, say what's up in the chat. I'll give you a shout out. So I always love to see people interact with the show. So I am doing a thing, presenting a thing. Wapa, 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 wapa. So yeah, starting off, I suppose I'll just show you Litecoin, what it's doing here. So zooming out a bit, I think that's important. Zoom out, get some context. What the heck's going on here, bud? All the way to the day view, though. If you see, like, yeah, we had this big breakout, back in 2021, but here's the part you need to pay attention to. Yeah. Also Jaime will be on the stream today. It looks like he's running into technology issues, so he'll be here when he is here, if he is here. But you can see right here, after we got all this wild, action that really wasn't traditional price action, you see this key level, boop, boop, that kind of set the slope. And so we're on this descending, channel here. We found support down here, holding that line. That's a bottom support, and here is probably the more practical magnet support. So what you need to know about this, though, is we're moving in a wedge, and the way wedges work is pressure gets put into the wedge, it gets tighter and tighter, and eventually it's like Squints. I just can't take it anymore with Wendy Peppercorn, and just does something dramatic. And so everyone loves Squints. And he married Wendy Peppercorn later, and they had like 7 kids or something in the credits. It says that. So, apparently they did something powerful, right? But we have this wedge really closing in at the halving. Imagine that. Surprise, surprise. So really, I think big league miners knew that was there. They had these charts that were kind of predicting that and probably wailing a little bit to kind of print the price action in that range. So I'd say don't be surprised here. But what you need to know now that we're zoomed out a bit is let's zoom in a little bit. And you can see, yeah, we had this wedge here. It got tight and did something dramatic. Boom, came down. And we tested this level. Well, it was testing this wick, really, is what it was doing. It didn't go as low as that wick. People were like, nah, it's bullish. And so we came back up to the same key support level right here and came back down to this channel, and really we're moving in this channel here. So we've been talking about June 5th. June 5th being like the average date historically that in proximity to the halving, we tend to see major price action. So it could be later, it could be sooner, but it's going to be right in that first 2-3 weeks of June from what I expect. And so just pay attention here. There's easy trades from my perspective that could be made here on Litecoin. Of course, this is not financial advice, and you know that past performance does not guarantee future results, but history does tend to rhyme, doesn't it? So yeah, pay attention to that. I think this whole run up here felt pretty good. You look at your value when you bought down here, and you're like, bro, I'm doing all right, and it's just gonna get sweeter. I think if you look at the price action potentials, like we can go pretty high on this sucker. We I'm just reading what I'm saying. It's all good. So we should be able to hit some of these key levels like 170K, maybe 226K, maybe all the way up to 300K and 400K. So there's some major upside price potential here. And Litecoin's done this, like 415, right here, 370, right here at this peak over here, 336, right here at this one, 292. This guy over here, 246. So like we have precedents to hit levels like that, and you can see we've been in a slump for quite a time. So I think the time is nigh. But watch and wait. We are in exciting times. I freaking love the show because we get to review this stuff together. Also looking at Polygon Matic. So Polygon's doing kind of a similar thing. We're moving in a channel, right? So we're just gonna kind of bang around in here. It's gonna get a squeeze. Looks like I don't think we'll get squeezed that hard, but really, I think what's gonna cause the breakout on Polygon is a combination of pressure in this channel and price action somewhere else in the crypto space that creates volatility. People pump their Polygon bags, but keep in mind Polygon is the best NFT experience right now, and is the most integration into like OpenSea, which is the biggest NFT marketplace. So I think things like that give Polygon a unique leg up above its competition. And I would just pay attention. We are at kind of support levels. It's a key pickup point if you intend to trade Polygon. So just pay attention to that. And then Dogecoin. Don't sleep on Doge. And the reason I say that is because Doge is tied at the hip to Litecoin. Doge and Litecoin are on the same algorithm. The same miners are mining Doge and Litecoin. So they have bags of both. So what I fully expect to happen, and don't take this as financial advice. Don't take this as me, telling you what's going to happen. But I'm pretty confident what's going to happen here is Dogecoin's going to pump right around here. This first 2 weeks of June, whatever. People are going to take money from that, put it into Dogecoin. Dogecoin's going to pump. After that, people are going to put their money into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to pump. I don't know for sure if that's the triple threat, but that's my general strategy. So I'd say pay attention to that. I'll bring it up. But if you were to get into a Doge trade, we are in the accumulation channel right now. You can see how low these prices are just visually speaking. Like we are, as far as Doge goes, like this whole trend here is a wedge, right? So it's likely to snap. Even if you were to look at more of a wider set, something like that, like we are in some sort of a descending wedge. Doesn't really matter where you draw the magic lines, but it's showing the general shape. We are wedging in this, right? And you look at the longer shape of Doge, and again, you see we have this descending wedge, right? So right now is kind of key accumulation. Pick up a bag if you want to. What I also expect to happen is I think while Litecoin is pumping, Doge will have some kind of pump. And I think your ability to get in a big position is going to be a lot harder if you don't do that, before it pumps. So, other thing to note with Dogecoin is these are day candles. I want you to note that. Okay. Let's say Litecoin pumps right here. You don't have any heads up that Doge is going to pump this high. None at all. And so you don't have any time really to react to that price going up that high. And if it were to go from here, just back testing, dude, that's 140%. If you were to go to this top peak like a freak, it's 150%. Like you would be stopped out of that, whole trade because you just wouldn't have a bag. So if you're interested in trading Doge with that kind of mindset, now is kind of the time to pick it up. I don't think we'll see it this low before it rallies. So, but what the heck do I know? I'm just a lowly shitcoin farmer. And then let's look over here at this a little bigger. Make it bigger. We have Bitcoin. And if Jaime shows up, he'll have some technicals on this, but we're in this nice little accumulation channel. Anything under 27K, frankly, is a good pickup. And so, Bitcoin hasn't really done anything. And we expect it's kind of waiting on other coins to move first, but this did basically say, hey, heads up, we're in a descending wedge. Convenient that we're going into a descending wedge right into the Litecoin halving. So that's why I really do think it's like June. Look at the time on the bottom, like right around here, probably Litecoin pumps. Right around here, probably Doge pumps. Right around here, Bitcoin probably pumps because we're just getting tighter into that wedge. But that's a scenario I see playing out. This is not financial advice again, but really, I think this has the capacity to be what we end up seeing. And Cosmos here, right? So Cosmos was one of the coins put on, that's Atom. Atom's the Cosmos is the network. Atom's the coin. It was put on the Hong Kong exchanges along with Bitcoin and Litecoin. So I'd say pay attention to this because the Chinese money now has the ability to pump Cosmos. So Cosmos also showing not as hard of a decline, but we are seeing some sort of a pattern here. Now again, these lines we draw on charts, these are not magic lines. Like they don't make anything happen or not happen. It's more so paying attention to the general price action of where things are going. So we do very clearly see a wedge forming here, and some price actions likely to happen around August or September. I mean, August is when the Litecoin halving occurs, so maybe they're related. We'll find out. But yeah, we got the family up in the chat, so I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. We got just Bossy. What's up? Happy Friday, family. I see you. Boss Don chilling. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is a happy Friday, man. Let's get pitted. Oh man. Juan Carlos Garcia, I see you, brother. And Indo Crypto, happy Friday. You're a Friday kind of guy, aren't you? DCTV fams. And then Gundy. Yo, Crypto Nation. Happy Friday, FNA. And yeah, do it before Hong Kong issues exchange licenses. Real talk. That will change some things. And we got Salty Prepper with the big O yo. I like the I. Yo. It's like you're in puberty and your little voice cracked, So let's get into some stories, shall we? I'm gonna I'm going to change my screens around and man, yeah, I'll move this around. We'll do this one first. So, yeah, you like that little voice crack? Yeah. So good and tasty. I told you we drink about coffee. Come on. So Voltage partners with Google Cloud are going to boost Bitcoin Lightning adoption. So anytime you got a big company promoting crypto, I'm into that. That's cool. So the new partnership would allow Voltage users to create Bitcoin Lightning nodes anywhere in the world through the Google Cloud. No thanks. Voltage, a Bitcoin Lightning infrastructure provider, has partnered with Google Cloud to increase its hosting capacity and locally or in locations globally. So they're trying to work with Google and they're doing hosting. Okay. According to a May 19th statement, the partnership would allow Voltage users to create Bitcoin Lightning nodes anywhere in the world. However, initial operations would be in Iowa, Rambalaga, Netherlands, and Singapore. Voltage stated that its protocol helps to facilitate money transfers over the Lightning Network, offering a cheap alternative to available options. The infrastructure provider also said businesses can reach a global audience using the Lightning Network. It's true. Additionally, Voltage enables micro transactions, which can help businesses improve customer retention, decrease acquisition costs, and increase the lifetime value of customers. By deploying on Google Cloud, Voltage can better meet these needs through the tech giant's world-class infrastructure and global network. As a result, the move would further boost Bitcoin Lightning's adoption globally. So by using Voltage and Google Cloud, customers can deploy their workloads globally via two leading providers. Yeah, little typo. That was like a HODL mistake. Try to type while driving. Bro, I appreciate you saying what's up. Be careful. Graham Krizik, the founder and CEO of Voltage, tweeted that the partnership suggests the Lightning was going mainstream. That's cool. It's so mainstream. Oh, nice. You got... I'm so distracted. You got a Subaru with eyesight. That's good. I just don't want our community getting hurt, you know? So the sentiment is widely shared by several other crypto community members who reacted positively to news of the partnership. Launched in 2020, Voltage describes itself as a Lightning as a service. Ooh, that's new. You ever seen that little lass? You're Lightning as a service. Okay. You got my interest peaked, providing and offering payments and financial companies infrastructure solutions for cross-border settlements via the Lightning Network. Okay. Look, I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm digging that chili. I know. Yeah, this is definitely Dirty Shovel getting approved, right? Oh, goodness. Google's increasing crypto moves. Meanwhile, the partnership marks another collaboration between Google and crypto companies. The tech giant Cloud Unit has been specifically active in onboarding crypto firms and offering blockchain-focused services. In late 2022, Google announced that it had partnered with Coinbase to accept payments for its cloud services in cryptocurrencies. It also stated that it would explore using Coinbase Prime, their new blockchain, to store cryptocurrencies. Okay, I see. I understand. Around the same period, Google Cloud became a Solana validator. So maybe that's why Solana's pumping here. The company said it would be running a block-producing Solana validator to enable it to participate in and validate the Solana network. Okay. In April, the company partnered with Polygon Labs to provide customers with automated access to Polygon's blockchain nodes through its fully managed node hosting service. Okay. It would also contribute cloud services that support the blockchain's network and their new ZK EVM scaling solution. So you got my attention here. Yeah, they're doing Polygon infrastructure, Solana infrastructure, and they're doing Lightning Network as a service. So big moves here. Pay attention to Voltage Partners. They're building infrastructure in the bear market. So, and then yeah, let's check this out. Here's how developers aim to store crypto inside NFTs. So, from being an inventory system for gaming to being used in DAOs, Future Primitives Jaden Windle, that name's fun, and Benny Gang, I hope I say that right, spoke about use cases for ERC 6551. That's new. So, make sure nothing exploded. Sometimes things explode. You never know. Nothing exploded. We're good. Developers have recently published an Ethereum improvement proposal introducing a new way to use non-fungible tokens or NFTs. With this system, all NFTs can have a smart contract account, allowing them to store other NFTs or crypto tokens. Cointelegraph spoke with Future Primitives Jaden Windle and Benny Yang, the authors of EIP 6551, to explain the use case of the proposal and its implications for the crypto space. Well, Benny, you have the haircut of a young boy, but look, it's a vibe if it's a vibe. Okay, it's cool. The other guys look like they do IT support, and I may have worked with them at some point, but I don't know them individually. According to Windle, there are a lot of complicated workings behind the future. The simplest way to explain it is that they are giving NFTs their own crypto wallet. Oh, I see a use case for that. Okay. So the NFTs themselves can have nested feature sets. Okay. So I can give an NFT an NFT. So if I sell the parent NFT, all the things underneath it, and granted, I've already done research on this. You can do nested NFTs. You can have like a parent NFT that has other NFTs that relate to it via smart contract. But I think what they're saying is making this more native. You know, the real simple idea behind ERC 6551 is that every NFT has a wallet, just like your mom. So your NFT has a full wallet that your NFT owns. That means your NFT can own any asset on chain, and your NFT can do anything on chain. By giving NFTs wallets, NFTs now become users on Ethereum. And this makes sense at some point. Like if we have soulbound tokens, which are basically your universal, digital ID on the blockchain, that makes sense because that is an NFT that has, NFTs in my own. So this is all barking up the right tree. When asked how the idea came to life, the Future Primitive developer explained that the team went down to a land down under. No, it's not that. What he described as a rabbit hole of experimental oddities. Well, maybe. He shared that they were working on an NFT project where they wanted to add equipping as a mechanism. The project lets NFTs wear clothes and other accessories, which are also NFTs. So this totally makes sense. If a soulbound token, an SBT, is your primary NFT, that's like the NFT that represents your identity, then yeah, it only makes sense that you'd have NFTs for different clothes and accessories you'd wear that you could equip. That perfectly makes sense, especially if things are going to adopt like metaverse concepts. That all makes sense. What we realized was nothing really sets the use case that we really wanted to achieve. We really wanted to have NFTs own their own kind or their own items in kind of a self-sovereign way. We really wanted to be able to do that in a way that would just work with all the existing tooling, he explained. Moreover, Windle also shared that they wanted other projects to be able to also take advantage of this new mechanism and build something that could apply to NFTs in general. Yeah. Indo saying Pokemon NFT scammers are going to go crazy. Imagine a Pokeball NFT to catch them all. Yeah. You could if you wanted to. So let's see, potential use cases for ERC 6551. So in terms of use cases, the developer said that this could be applied to blockchain gaming and take the form of an inventory system. Furthermore, it can be used in decentralized autonomous organizations or DAOs, where instead of the history of a DAO member being separated by an NFT and a wallet, it can be placed into the NFT itself. Airdropping assets into NFTs can also potentially increase the value of the asset. Yeah, I mean, that's really true. And you kind of saw this. You've kind of seen this so far where you've had it where people were like, hey, catch this NFT on first mint. And if you stake this NFT, then on second mint, you'll be able to upgrade this NFT, to some 3D version or some rare type NFT, and that would be properly rare because you got to jump through a lot of hoops to do that, and then there's an RNG roll on that too. So this makes sense. I mean, we've already had a lot of these patterns try to present themselves, but they were clunky, right? And Indo can tell you about that because he has been a NFT hound dog. He really knows his stuff there, and like the end user experience just has a long ways to go. There's some things that are great, but you definitely kind of find out where you're like, this is a young technology and it probably should have some more features. And we're just kind of hacking around what we're given to make it happen, but there's probably a better way to do it in system. Yeah. So as the new mechanism seemingly has many possibilities, Cointelegraph asked Gang what this could mean for the crypto space. The NFT veteran said that apart from asset ownership, this can also bring social identity to NFTs. That's what I was saying, the soulbound tokens. Adding new functionality to buying, selling, or trading, he explained. We're trying to introduce 3 new actions you can pursue with NFTs. It's this is bad English. It becomes, interacts. Oh, I understand. We're trying to introduce 3 new actions you can pursue with the NFT. The NFT become, interact, and use. Those are it's worded stupid, but those are the actions. Become, so it's an identity. You can interact with things because it's an identity, and it can use things because it's an identity. You can become your NFT, or rather, your NFT is your digital, avatar, so to speak. You can interact with it, and you can use your NFT. Gang believes this will make NFTs entirely different from crappy monkey JPEGs, becoming new internet identities. Furthermore, the future primitive executive explained that if artificial intelligence is employed, it can turn NFTs into fully on-chain network playable characters in blockchain-based games. And that's really the idea here, right? We can use blockchain as like a single source of truth for what identities exist and have attributed to them. Gang highlighted that ERC 6551 is already live on Ethereum's mainnet. It's not a conceptual idea. It's not like a testnet thing. It's real, he explained, adding that it has already been applied to an NFT collection called Sapiens. So NFT inception, NFTs that own NFTs inside NFTs that your mom owns. Cointelegraph asked the developers if there is a limit to how far putting NFTs inside NFTs can go. According to the duo, this can get crazy really quick, really quick, and go on infinitely. They demonstrated a family tree of NFTs within NFTs. So we can zoom in here, do some hunting, but it didn't go that far. But I do see a I forget what it's called. That really cool Japanese art. You know what it's called. It's it doesn't matter. So demonstration of NFT tree with NFTs being used as wallets. So you can already see this really can happen. So You can build applications around NFTs that own NFTs that own NFTs, and all this is accessible on chain. You can build on chain applications that use the hierarchy of NFTs in order to build really cool experiences, Wendell explained. So, and this is a good call out here. People don't buy products, they buy experiences. And so, if you can build an experience, you're probably going to have a successful business because people want to experience things, right? Like Nike does a good job with this because does Nike make a better shoe than Adidas or, some other, major sports brand? Probably not. They probably make a on par shoe, but why do people spend so much money on J's? Well, they do it because it has an experience. There is a cultural element people experience in certain communities if they're wearing a certain pair of, Michael Jordan shoes. So uh, they're paying for the experience because it gives them social status. And so I think that is where NFTs have only barked up the right tree with nerds. It hasn't become a general experience for people who aren't, crypto early adopters. Actually think it's cool. Like if you go to, a county fair or something, the majority of people there do not care about your NFTs. They don't think it's cool. They think you're annoying. And so like that will change at some point. At some point it's going to be ubiquitous technology and people will just understand it. But um, building experiences, I think, is the key here. So super good call out. Crypto market is set. This is our headline here. Crypto market is set for bull run, predicts Galaxy Digital CEO Michael Novogratz. So let's see why he thinks this. Told you we talk about crypto, but we also drink about coffee. Don't forget it. So, in a recent interview on CNBC's Squawk Box, which is that's where I get all my information. Michael Novogratz, the CEO and founder of Galaxy Digital, shared his insights on the current state of the cryptocurrency market and its potential future trajectory. He discussed the volatile month of May for cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, which experienced its worst month since November 2022. Novogratz described the current crypto market as lackadaisical, attributing this to a lack of institutional excitement. However, he noted a constant bid from retail investors, that's us, that's all you out there, who continue to buy and hold small amounts of crypto, which he believes makes for a healthy market. Wow. Despite the lack of institutional activity, Novogratz pointed out that the new buyers are all small and aggregated on platforms like Revolt, Robinhood, and Square's Cash App. These buyers, he said, continue to buy small amounts and hold them, making a pretty healthy market. And dude, we're all literally doing this. He's talking about us. We have been doing dollar cost average. We have been hodling. We have been doing a little bit of trading only when it makes sense, but for the most part, just sort of staking our positions. And like that's what's making the market grow really slowly, but definitely for sure. The Galaxy Digital CEO also highlighted some significant developments in the crypto space. He pointed out that WeChat, the largest single platform globally, has just enabled Bitcoin and crypto trading. Oh, that's cool. Additionally, Hong Kong has officially allowed crypto trading for retail customers through regulated exchanges for the first time. And dude, you have no idea the kind of money that's going to potentially come through Hong Kong. This is huge. These developments, Novogratz believes, indicating increasing Asian adoption of cryptocurrencies. Yeah, dude, this is rad. So despite the current market stagnation, Novogratz remains optimistic about the future of cryptocurrencies. He anticipates that the Federal Reserve will change its tone by October. Convenient timing here, bud. Which he believes will be the catalyst for a bull run in assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, and silver. He also mentioned the ongoing AI bubble, which he described as exciting and just starting, and he suggests that it could significantly impact the psychology of the market. Yeah, no kidding. If AI is involved in trading too. In terms of investment advice, Novogratz suggested that investing in Bitcoin would be a better option than a 1-year T-bill, given that the potential for the Fed to cut rates if the economy slows down in the second half of the year. He believes that the Fed will be hawkish until they're not. And the moment the economy really turns, the Fed will be cutting rates really fast, which will be the catalyst for assets, especially gold, silver, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, to head higher. Novogratz also touched upon the impact of AI on the market, stating that we're in an AI bubble right now. And having watched bubbles his whole life, it's a pretty exciting one. And it's just starting. He believes that the bubbles always happen around things that are fundamentally changing how we live. The AI story is just starting. So there's a few things I think we could take from this. The first is pay attention to AI. AI is going to cause people to do a lot of speculation. And so a lot of prices are going to pump just because AI is involved in some product, right? Just because there's some AI matter, you're going to see a product pump. And so we can just keep our ear out for AI things before they get big. And our money invested in that is speculative, but it's likely to grow, at least for a swing trade. And then it looks like October or so. That's what he's saying. In October, we're expecting to see the whole price action resolve, the whole regulatory framework resolve from the SEC. And so, I mean, let me know in the chat if you think October is a realistic time frame, but I think that might actually be right. And if it is right, that's great, because keep in mind, Bitcoin's halving is not too far behind that, right? Like, I will show you. You'll say, "Wow, Brandon, that's so nice. Thanks, Brandon." You're welcome. You are so welcome. So, like, Bitcoin's halving is going to be March 20th, 2024. Okay. So if he's saying that in October, the SEC is going to say, hey, here's clarity. And then that's probably going to be what? October, November, December. It'll probably cool down for a little bit, for like 2 months, and then pump again because Bitcoin's halving. So like we have two really big, the SEC's ruling, and then also Bitcoin's halving. I agree that those two intersections could make a lot of goofball money, because Bitcoin will have high degrees of confidence, but also the introduction of supply is cut in half. So that means increased demand, decreased supply, which makes price go uppy. So get your bags right now. I'm not playing around. If you're gonna be trading, you want to have a bag while nobody's hype about it. So NFT or Solana's NFT sales dive as Bitcoin ordinals surge. I think this is okay. A significant drop in Solana's monthly NFT sales coincides with a boom in Bitcoin NFTs. Experts believe Bitcoin could soon challenge Ethereum's dominance in the market. Solana's secondary non-fungible token sales dropped nearly 50% in May to US 44.9 million from US 85.7 million in April. The forecast Solana NFT composite, a measure of NFT activities in the Solana blockchain, also decreased by 12.13% through May. The dip in Solana's NFT market coincides with a surge in ordinals, a type of NFT on the Bitcoin network. The Bitcoin's monthly NFT sales volume skyrocketed by 474% in May, reaching over $189 million according to CryptoSlam data. This boost positioned Bitcoin as the second most popular NFT chain, a title often held by Solana. So Bitcoin knocked Solana off her horse, is what just happened here. Granted, Solana does support smart contracts, Bitcoin don't. So if you care about smart contracts, then Bitcoin, at least at this moment, is not your whole solution. But the single reason for the major change in the Solana ecosystem is simply the impact of Bitcoin NFTs, said Yehuda Pesher, NFT strategist at Forecast Labs. Since Bitcoin NFTs launched at the end of January, you can see Solana's numbers steadily decreasing. Sellers' buyers' total transactions are all 50% or less than they were prior to Bitcoin NFTs. Ouch. So Bitcoin really, really knocks Solana like down 50% of everything they're seeing. Man, I wonder if this is gonna maintain that dominance. If it does, I mean, that's what's Solana gonna do. Bitcoin's monthly NFT sales multiplied by more than sixfold, growing from US $32 million in April to US $195.7 million in May. The Bitcoin blockchain recorded its 10 millionth ordinal inscription on Monday, Dune Analytics data showed. So people who use Solana are likely already Bitcoin users, but it doesn't work the other way around. It would assume that many who use Bitcoin don't touch other chains other than Ethereum. The point here is that the Bitcoin blockchain appeals to every single crypto and NFT trader, and the same cannot be said for Solana, said Pesher. The recent surge in meme coins has also factored into Solana's falling NFT sales, according to Brian Boyce-Joly, product manager at Forecast Labs. The majority of people were trading meme coins instead of NFTs, said Boyce-Joly, who has also traded meme coins over NFTs in the recent fad. It suggests people are going to chase the hot item and leave the last shiny NFT in the dust. Interest in meme coins surged in April, led by tokens like Pepe and Floki that were listed on major crypto exchanges like Binance. Pepe rose nearly 7,000% in 2 weeks after it launched on April 17th and is up over 2,100% since its launch, according to CoinMarketCap. According to CoinMarketCap. So the number of unique NFT buyers on Solana dropped to 56,729 in May, up from 83,000 in April, according to CryptoSlam. When meme coin season settles, I'm sure the capital will come back to NFTs. So I think what he just said here is pretty astute. There is a type of investor that only trades hype. Okay. They don't trade fundamentals. They don't trade capabilities. They trade hype. And so the same people who got into ICOs are probably the same people who got into NFTs just because they were, like the whole CryptoKitties thing, not because they believed in the tech. They just wanted to play around with it and play off the hype, make some money, dump it, leave it. And then, we also have people who are jumping into meme coins for kind of those same things. They don't really care about these coins. They are jumping in them just to see the price go up, take their profits, and dip. And that's okay. I think that is used to prove out certain technologies work or don't work. But those same people are probably going to come back to NFTs once people are bored of meme coins, because been there, done that. The hype's back on NFTs. So let's keep our eye out for that. Will Bitcoin reach Ethereum's NFT sales volume? That's the question. Bitcoin's May NFT sales of $195. Is that supposed to be dollars? That's got to be 1,000. Stood at nearly half of Ethereum's monthly total of, it's million. Okay. 356 million, which is the largest blockchain by NFT sales volume. Monthly NFT sales volume decreased by almost 22% on Ethereum, and the forecast ETH NFTs composite fell 4.35%. Meanwhile, Bitcoin's monthly sales volume increased by almost 400% in the same period, according to CryptoSlam. People should really pay attention to how significant, how disruptive Bitcoin NFTs are. especially if you are of the mind that Bitcoin NFT volume could eclipse Ethereum's in the future. At that point, there will be any oh my goodness, I clicked the wrong thing. At that point, will there be any demand for blockchains other than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ethereum's layer 2s, said Peacher. He added that Bitcoin will continue to capture market share from alternative chains to reshape the NFT landscape. The new BRC 721E token standard launched on Monday enables Ethereum native NFTs to be transferred to Bitcoin. Oh my goodness. So you can wrap Ethereum NFTs on Bitcoin. Did you hear that? You can wrap Ethereum NFTs on Bitcoin, meaning they're secured by Bitcoin, but have the capabilities of Ethereum. So that's good tech. The new standard permanently burns the ERC 721 NFT on Ethereum, allowing users to claim the recreated versions of the NFTs on Bitcoin as BRC 721E inscription. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that makes me pretty bullish on Bitcoin for the same reasons that I'd be bullish on like some other major NFT platform, but it's Bitcoin. And so you have proof of work, the strongest proof of work network on the planet. So why wouldn't you want that level of security is my question. And Indo, you're totally right here, dude. BTC devs are building and they're making moves. Like it's really beautiful to see people get so creative, test these things out on these like theoretical networks, find out what works and doesn't work, and then adopt the best pieces of that into Big Daddy BTC. So, quantum computing. Let's talk about it. So quantum computing meets blockchain. Scientists propose new versions of proof of work consensus. So is this the future of crypto? And I've had a lot of questions about this. Just being a techie guy, I've had people ask me like, well, hey, I thought quantum can break, any sort of encryption, and Bitcoin's backed by encryption. Like, what's your answer to that? Like, how do we secure, these cryptographic blockchains properly if quantum is just going to break them? Well, that's a good question. The answer is have quantum as part of the mechanism, right? We can still use quantum as a piece of our equation. So let's look at this. A newly published research paper from a team of researchers from Australian and American universities in collaboration with quantum technology company BTQ has proposed a new approach to the proof of work consensus mechanism based on boson sampling. So the proposed proof of work system, known as proof of work consensus by quantum sampling, leverages quantum computing techniques to achieve faster and more energy efficient validation of consensus. Well, I'm going to read that sentence again because that was the proposed proof of work system, known as proof of work consensus by quantum sampling, leverages quantum computing techniques to achieve faster and more energy efficient validation of consensus. So what it's using is it's sampling quantum, meaning quantum computing, and has that sample act as a component in the equation. Traditional proof of work algorithms used in, for example, Bitcoin are known for their slow processing speeds and high energy consumption. But according to the researchers, their proposed alternative would be significantly more energy efficient when implemented on quantum hardware. So we can't sleep on this. Pay attention. The paper further claimed that another advantage with the proposed system is that it increases mining difficulty as more quantum mining machines join the network, thus ensuring a consistent block mining time. So we can stabilize the block mining time and increase the security is what this is proposing. This incentivizes the participation of quantum miners in the network, the researcher said. The paper was shared on Twitter by Peter Rode, a researcher from the University of Technology, Sydney, who co-authored it. So Peter Rode, looking like a Ace Ventura type with the, polarized glasses. I see, bro. Our new paper on using NISQ era quantum sampling problems in proof of work blockchain consensus with algorithms in collaboration with BTQ Tech. So not a concept, or not a new concept in quantum computing. So while boson sampling is not a novel concept in quantum computing, its application in blockchain technology presents a unique opportunity. Wow. So as a non-universal quantum computing solution, boson sampling has previously been limited to specific industries only. According to the researchers, however, the technique could be the ideal solution for future-proofing blockchain networks and reducing the energy consumption of mining. The researchers explained that quantum hardware possesses an inherent advantage over classical supercomputers in the context of Bitcoin or blockchain mining, given its potential to validate consensus more efficiently than classical ASIC hardware. The proposed fusion of quantum computing and blockchain technology opens up new possibilities for the future of cryptocurrencies and decentralized systems, while noting this could have paved the way for faster and more secure, environmentally friendly blockchain networks. So look, I'm all for more environmentally friendly as long as we're not compromising on speed and security, right? I'm fine having environmentally friendly blockchain networks that are faster as long as we don't compromise on security. And so this is saying that it would actually increase all those things, which means I'm all for it, right? If you're going to make it better, faster, stronger, then cool. Let's hang out. Let's talk about it, right? So what are you thinking on this, guys? You thinking we'll be seeing some quantum blockchains, maybe some fork of Bitcoin that's specifically backed by quantum, just to test it out before implementing on main Bitcoin? I mean, we'll see about this. I mean, I'm certainly into Bitcoin mining, and if I can get my hands on some sort of relationship with someone who does quantum, to the victors be the spoils. So super interesting, and that was at Cornell University, in case you're interested here. This whole proof of work consensus by quantum sampling. So I'll be digging through that and I'll report back some context. But look at this little Tron guy. Look at him. Little. So Justin Sun's TRX, or Tron, expands to Ethereum via BitTorrent bridge. So is this relevant or not? We'll find out. We're going to read it. So TRX, the native asset on the Tron blockchain founded by the crypto mogul Justin Sun, is expanding on crypto's largest altcoin network, Ethereum. TRX on Ethereum via BitTorrent bridge. So Sun tweeted that Tron's token is now fully accessible within the Ethereum ecosystem. The asset will use BitTorrent bridge to expand its reach and boost Tron liquidity on Ethereum. Friday's announcement provided a contract address for a Tron user utilizing TRX on Ethereum's blockchain. Oh, that's interesting. Inter-blockchain connectivity. Tron's native token is ranked at the top 100 cryptocurrencies at 12 per CoinMarketCap. The token's market cap was above the $8 billion mark as of the time of the writing and boasted over 162 million in 24-hour trading volume. TRX price jumped 2% after Justin Sun shared this news. All right, so you see a little pump. Data also showed that Tron is somewhat of an authority in DeFi, with the second largest total value locked, or TVL, worth 5.6 billion and over 45 billion in stablecoins. Only Ethereum, 27 billion in TVL and 69 billion in stables, ranks higher, shows DeFi Llama. Developer activity on Tron seems to move at a modest pace compared to other networks like Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. 22 protocols run atop Tron's network, and JustLend dominates the TRX ecosystem, accounting for over half of Tron's TVL. So, Interesting. So Sun apes into meme coin. So Justin Sun said he would trade meme coins and donate the profits to charity amid a frenzy led by tokens like Pepe and a meme coin inspired by the popular Pepe the Frog. At the time, fees on marquee networks like Bitcoin and Ethereum hit all-time highs as speculative traders ped into these meme coins. So, though obviously risky, the trading trend may spotlight the gambling nature or the degenerate or degen side of the crypto community. So, what's the news here? Really, the news is that you can wrap Ethereum transactions on Tron. So it's not even really about Tron. I personally don't really care that much about Tron at this current point in time, but I think what you need to hear about this is that it's becoming a standard on most blockchains to at least be interconnecting with Ethereum or at least be interconnecting with Bitcoin. They're playing ball with one another because I think a lot of these smaller coins like Tron, for example, know that if they are not tied into Bitcoin or tied into Ethereum, that they might not make it through another cycle with any ability to recover properly. So they know they have to anchor themselves to the big boys to still stay relevant, and they have to find some sort of a solution that they're providing besides just being another crappy, less secure blockchain. Right. So pay attention. And this is our last article for the day. Payment giant PayPal invests in new crypto wallet software in a push for Web3 adoption. So what I want you to hear from all these articles is there's adoption. People are building. We have line sight on Landahoy for there being an actual bull market, probably October. And other countries are getting into Bitcoin that haven't been into Bitcoin. So, Hong Kong is now in here. We have all these different South American, Central American, African, European countries getting in. So just hear that there is adoption even in a bear market. So let's read this. Payment giant PayPal is investing millions into a San Francisco-based crypto wallet company, Magic, in its latest venture into digital asset space. According to Magic's press release, the wallet as a service provider raised $52 million in a strategic fund round led by PayPal Ventures. Says Alan Du, a PayPal Ventures partner. Mass adoption of Web3 is a hot topic, and Magic is facilitating this with a safe and simple solution. Magic's wallet creation service allows companies to reach millions of users on their apps and onboard customers who are new to Web3. And we all know how important that is. Like onboarding new people and making them feel welcome and valued is really important. And that's why DCTV exists. It's to make sure that new people have a place to go and old heads have a place to hang out and belong. So we're proud to be investing in Magic and believe that the company will help drive the growing number of Web3 use cases amongst global brands. The funding round also saw investments from Cherubic, Synchrony, KX, North Zone, and Volt Capital, bringing the total amount Magic raised to $8 million, according to the release. Magic, a 2018 tech startup, provides non-custodial crypto wallet infrastructure for companies that wish to give their customers an easy and secure Web3 experience. The company uses a unique software development kit that is implemented to allow customers to instantly create wallets using their existing email, social media accounts, or SMS. To date, Magic has created more than 20 million unique wallets, according to the release. So Magic's current customers include a number of well-known brand companies, including Mattel, Macy's, Exola, and Immutable. Magic's co-founder Sean Lee says the funding will enable the company to expand its presence into the European Union and Asia-Pacific region. So says Lee, with this new funding, we're focused on expanding functionality and enabling growing use cases to continue delivering more value to customers. We're also looking forward to making deep integration within EU and APAC. So PayPal's recent filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission shows the company held about $604 million worth of digital assets. It's not shabby. including 291 million worth of Bitcoin. Let's go. And 250 million worth of Ethereum in Q4 of 2022. So last December, they also announced a partnership with crypto firm ConsenSys to integrate PayPal into MetaMask, one of the most popular crypto wallets in the world. And this was a headline of ours a while back. In April, Venmo, which PayPal owns, announced plans to own its 70 million users to transfer crypto to other Venmo users, as well as relocate digital assets to external wallets and exchanges. So it looks like Venmo, which PayPal owns, is literally going to let you have private keys and be able to move your coins around. So this could be a really good thing, man. But that's our show for the day. I hope everyone enjoyed hanging out. Happy Friday. Make sure you have a nice weekend with your family. If you would, we have a Discord link in the description. Go ahead and join that if you aren't. And if you are, go ahead and pop in there. Go to the water cooler and tell everyone you missed Jaime on the show. You missed seeing Jaime. He meant to be here. He had tech issues, but if you can show him some love and encourage him to be here, maybe he will. Who knows? But until next time, I'm the Data Lord. This is Decentralized TV. You're watching Crypto and Coffee, and we drink about coffee. We talk about crypto. And until next time, keep calm and hodl on. Pay attention to Litecoin. But you didn't hear from me. Are we gonna dance? Are we gonna? What song is it gonna be? What is that? A mocha? A little coffee? Ooh. Everyone loves a little wah pedal. You gotta love it. Y'all are dorky. I don't know about me. I don't know about you. Make sure you DCA. Don't delay my today. But really, do your DCA. Like, clean your room. Go do your DCA. Come on. Dude, show's over. Go DCA. Go on. See you on Monday.